Good evening and welcome. This is 6 p.m. Prime coming to you live from the National Capital. We are standing outside the Vigyan Bhavan where the 10th round of talks between the farmers and the government now continues. It's been more than 3 hours in this building behind me that the farmers and the government have been sitting across the table, once again trying to find a solution as far as the ongoing protests are concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been more than 55 days that the farmers have been on the borders of the National Capital, continuously still determined despite the adverse weather conditions to in fact get their demand of repealing the farm laws heard by the government. So that's the latest which is right now coming in. In fact, what we have been told is that the MSP guarantee and NIA probe has been discussed as far as this entire meeting is concerned. Today the farmers did raise the issue of the NIA notices which have been given to the farmer union leaders. MSP guarantee is also being discussed in this meeting, 10th round of meeting between the farmers and the government. Let me now, in fact, first get you the reactions of the government and the farmers before this meeting today started.
जो कह रहे हैं कि खेती तीनों कानूनों को रद्द करने की रिपील जो है उनको रद्द करने की बात छोड़कर किसी और विकल्पों या और बिंदुओं पर गलबात करने के लिए किसान आए। किसान बिल्कुलों किसान जथेबंदियां दे आगू या किसान बिल्कुल ये गल मानने को तैयार नहीं। असी तो उसकी रिपील पर खड़े हैं और तिन्ने खेती कानून रद्द किए जाएँ और MSP का वक्रा कानून बनाया जाए। उससे काम सानू कोई भी मंजूर नहीं। असी अपनी बात पर बिल्कुल अड़ेंगे।
सरकार जो मर्जी बातें करे, हमारी तो केवल ये पहले मांगा कि तीनों कृषि कानून जो किसी किसान ने आज तक मांगे नहीं, आपने गले का फंदा बनाकर किसानों के गले में डाल दिया है, उसको आप पहले रिपील करें, उसके बाद कोई चर्चा होगी।
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the last, more than 3 hours, the farmers and the government trying to find a middle path as far as this confrontation consists, because now the RSS has also jumped in this entire matter and has said that there should be an immediate and urgent, solution as far as this entire ongoing confrontation between the government and the farmers are concerned. Vigyan Bhavan is where the Delhi police also short while back met the farmers, and we'll talk about the tractor rally in just a short while from now. But what do we know so far as the inside scoop from this meeting is concerned? What all has been spoken about? What are the points of discussions? Let me very quickly get you what we know so far as this meeting goes. In fact, 40 farmer leaders have once again attended this meeting. The government has reiterated the amendment option. So the government still sticking to its stand and has once again said they are ready for a clause-by-clause discussion as far as the farm bills laws are concerned. The farmers, meanwhile, are upset and they claim that there is no intent shown by the government so far to resolve this crisis. Farmers have also raised the NIA probe into the protest issue with the centre. The farmers believe that this is one pressure tactic being utilized by the government to try and corner the farmers in the leaders, especially in the ongoing protest. Farmers also rejected the food at Vigyan Bhavan once again, and the langar that they have been eating from, every time they come here for the meeting was brought in at Vigyan Bhavan. My senior colleague Rahul Srivastava, National Affairs Editor India Today, joining us with more details on this 10th round of meeting, Rahul. But, whatever little bit is trickling out, it almost seems a repeat of the last 9 times that the farmers and the government has met. I just want you to understand from you, with the RSS General Secretary also coming out and saying that there should be an early resolution, is the government in any mood to break this deadlock, or they're going to fall back on Supreme Court?
Ankit, I think the two sides today have created another remarkable feat. What they have managed today is to create an exact replica of what they have been doing for the last few meetings. There has been virtually no step forward. Both the sides are equally unrelenting, and the possibilities of a point of convergence are zilch, zero. Primarily because of the fact that the government has come back to the discussion table with the same offers. Compared to the last time, if there was a discussion or explanation or clarification on the Essential Commodities Act and others to allay the fears of the farmers, this time around the government wanted that let's do a point-by-point discussion and clarification on all the points that the farmers have raised, one. Second, the farmers should relook at the amendments that the government had suggested. Interestingly, in all this, with the farmers very vehemently rejecting the offers of any kind of clarifications or explanations, the government also seems to be on the, as far as several other elements which were seeming to be point of agreements, has started going back or just not wanting to discuss them. In fact, interestingly, on the issue of MSP also, as you had said, the government says that there is no point on discussing on the MSP till the time the three farm laws adamant and strident demand of the farmers is there. So the lunch and the langar and the usual routine being followed, I think the pressure on both the sides is there now to continue the talks. But what they do with the talks, I think both sides don't really know.
Rahul, may I request you to stay on with me? I just want to, in fact, take our viewers to the other big developments as far as the farmers' issue is concerned. That too, in fact, today, all eyes were on the Supreme Court because the Delhi police had gone to the Supreme Court hoping for an injunction as far as the 26th January tractor rally of the farmers is concerned. Now, the Supreme Court has once again put the onus of whether there should be the Delhi police should allow the tractor rally, whether it should enter national capital. That has once again, the onus has been in fact given on the Delhi police. The Supreme Court has said it has refused to pass any order on the tractor rally and has said that the court will not interfere. Meanwhile, the Chief Justice of India said the Delhi police is free to act on the tractor rally. Protesting farmers, meanwhile, on the Delhi borders had earlier sought a nod from the Delhi police to hold a tractor rally on the capital's ring road. The farmers met Delhi, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh police officials. They have also asked for permission to hold tractor march on the Republic Day, and they have also assured that it is going to be completely peaceful.
छब्बीस तारीख की परेड को लेकर के संशय बरकरार है। क्या पुलिस से कुछ परमिशन मिला है, नहीं मिला है?
पुलिस को परमिशन दिया करे, पुलिस परमिशन थोड़ा देती है। तो हम परमिशन नहीं देते कभी,
बिना परमिशन के
हम सूचना देते हैं चैनल के माध्यम से, अखबार के माध्यम से। तो एलआई और वो इंटेलिजेंट है, वो काम उनका है।
नहीं तो मीटिंग करने आए थे ना एसपी साहब, तो क्या बात हुई?
वो तो यही कि किस तरह की ठीक व्यवस्था हो रही नहीं हो रही, किस तरह की।
जो पुलिस ने इजाजत देनी है या केंद्र सरकार ने इजाजत देनी है उनको देनी चाहिए, क्योंकि नागरिक हैं, देश के किसान अन्नदाता हैं, उनका भी गणराज्य में हिस्सा लेने के लिए, परेड करने के लिए उतना ही हक है। असली तो सिर्फ परेड इसलिए कर रहे हैं, एक तो गणराज्य मनाने की बात है, दूसरी ये है कि इसके एक बहरे कान है ना जो सरकार के, वो खुल जाएं, उसका एक रोष करना चाहते हैं और शांतिपूर्ण तरीके से करना चाहते हैं, अनुशासन डिसिप्लिन के साथ करना चाहते हैं।
दिल्ली का जो रिंग रोड है, हमने उस पर परेड करने की बात कही है और उसी से सरकार प्रशासन के साथ अब बातचीत है, क्या वो कहते हैं क्या नहीं कहते हैं। फिर लाखों ट्रैक्टर आएगा तो परेड निकालने के लिए ही आ रहा है, और क्या किस लिए आ रहा है ट्रैक्टर यहाँ पे? परेड निकालेंगे ही जब बुलाए हैं ट्रैक्टर।
पता नहीं क्यों डर है दिल्ली सरकार को, दिल्ली पुलिस को इस बात से डर है कि ट्रैक्टर रैली में, पता नहीं, ट्रैक्टर रैली देशभक्तों की रैली है, किसानों की रैली है, किसान संगठनों के अध्यक्षों की रैली है, उनसे जुड़े हुए लोगों की है, लेकिन उन्होंने कोई ऐसा विरोध नहीं किया, कोई हिंसा नहीं की। सदैव महात्मा गांधी के सिद्धांत पर अहिंसात्मक तरीके से आंदोलन लगातार चल रहा है।
It doesn't have to give the government a bad name. It is about farmers coming into the national capital to mark the Republic Day. The Republic Day is meant for the public of this country, the citizens of this country, and it is really not confrontative in any physical way. Yes, farmers are going to show that they are with this movement in large numbers. Yes, it could be an expression of grievance, but it is not confrontative.
It was a very interesting, in fact, arguments and counter-arguments which took place in the Supreme Court today because it was just not one issue. Not only was the tractor rally on the focus as far as the Supreme Court is concerned, but also there was a demand that the entire committee, the panel that has been formed by the Supreme Court should be reconstituted. I just want you to take you through a few of the comments and the arguments which were put forward as far as this entire matter is concerned in the Supreme Court. In fact, arguing in the Supreme Court, the lawyer representing 8 farmer unions, Prashant Bhushan, had said the farmers are worried that the protest in fact, is a pressure, is a democratic way to put pressure on the government. And once the farmers go back, the government would have it easier. So the pressure, the democratic pressure on the government would be off. CGI Bobde, in fact, on that said that we have put a stay on the laws, and the situation should now come to some sort of easy way. Now, CGI Bobde also said that he expects Prashant Bhushan and Dushyant Dave to counsel the farmers on the 26th January tractor rally. Prashant Bhushan, meanwhile, replying to that, said they say they are only celebrating Republic Day. They are sure that peace will be maintained. This is what Mr. Prashant Bhushan has assured the Chief Justice of India on behalf of 8 farmer unions that he was representing. The farmers should assure the people of Delhi not passing any order on the tractor rally and won't interfere in the permission for the rally, is what the Chief Justice of India seems to have suggested today while refusing to pass any order. Rahul Srivastav continues to be with me. In fact, we are getting the latest from inside it. The meeting has now stopped for a tea break. Rahul, I just want to understand from you the government's point of view as far as the tractor rally is concerned. Initially, the farmers were adamant that they want to take the tractor rally to Rajpath. Now they have retrieved on that demand. They are saying just give us a route on the outer ring road and we will take out the tractor rally. Is the worry of the government more in terms of the optics of how farmers will be conducting their own march on the Republic Day?
Ankit, remember that the farmers who are at the borders and who are wanting to take out the rally, as far as government sources are concerned, I heard one of the soundbites saying it's an expression of discontent. And any expression of discontent or unrest or protest on a 26th January, if in form of an expression of intent in terms of celebrating 26th January, has got overlapping problems. The police usually does not allow any such processions and others on the 26th of January, given the prestige of the day. And usually, unlike this time around, there is a foreign dignitary in place. Also, a lot of army hardware and personnel are on the ground on that day in the city. And that is why usually such movements are banned and prohibited by the police. Now, the problem which Home Ministry sources are saying is with this demand of the farmers to carry out rally is that there is not one accountable entity as far as the farmers' protest is concerned. If there is a tractor rally and some elements do utilize that opportunity to, one, create a sit-in inside the city on main arterial roads or even creates foments trouble, then it will be bad publicity, one. And second, who do they feel hold accountable for? And that is why, since it's not a very unified command that these protesters have, that the government or the Delhi police can hold accountable. And that is why it's very difficult that, given the precedents in the past of not allowing any activity or movement inside Delhi on that day. See, remember the transport trucks, all public buses, everything is stopped on that day. And one of the reasons is primarily this. And that's why a permission is not likely.
Permission not likely, and this could, as Rahul was explaining it to you, could in fact lead to further confrontation between the farmers and the government. Nobody can forget the scenes just about 55 days before, when the farmers were marching towards Delhi and the police was trying to stop them. The water cannon, the lathi charge, all that still fresh. Will there be a bigger confrontation if the farmers are stopped from the tractor rally? We'll have to wait and see. But 26 January is going to be a big, underlining day, a red letter day as far as this entire protest is concerned, both for the farmers and also for the government. Rahul, thank you for joining me. Meanwhile, the Indian Army has issued a circular and has asked the veterans from the Indian Army to not wear uniforms or display their medals at the farmers' protest. Many of the veterans, remember, have been attending the farmers' protest, and sources have told India Today that uniforms or medals cannot be worn without attending a public gathering or protest. So the army also, in fact, asking veterans not to don their uniform when they take part in the ongoing protest at the borders of the national capital.
मेडल के लिए देखिए रुकना नहीं चाहिए था इनको, क्योंकि हम जो भी यहाँ पर प्रदर्शन नहीं कर रहे हैं, अपने हक के लिए शांतिपूर्वक मांग कर रहे हैं और एक जगह पर बैठे हुए हैं।
लोग हैं, आप भी क्या सेना से संबंधित है?
मैं पैरामिलिट्री फोर्स बीएसएफ से मणिदेव चतुर्वेदी बनारस से हूँ जी। मैं एक सवाल सरकार पे करना चाहता हूँ, उन जो अफसरशाही पे जो इन्होंने निकाला है, क्योंकि मैटर सैनिक है, मैं पैरामिलिट्री फोर्सेस से हूँ, लेकिन जब वो किसी डिबेट में बैठ के, किसी स्टूडियो में बैठ के मेडल लगा के चर्चा करते जो अधिकारी हैं, बड़े बड़े मूछों वाले, तमाम तमगे वाले, तो वहाँ क्यों लगाते हैं? क्या गणतंत्र दिवस होता है?
Abhishek Anand, my colleague, is now joining me from the Ghazipur border, one of the protest sites on the borders of the national capital. Abhishek, as far as this entire this tractor rally is concerned, that seems to be the main worry for the government. The farmers are adamant. What if the police doesn't allow them? What are their preparations post that?
Well, Ankit, I'm here at the Ghazipur border, and this is the media lounge the farmers have made, the makeshift media lounge, and you can see all senior farmer leaders here anxiously waiting about the results of the meeting. As far as their tractor parade is concerned, they are still adamant that they will take out a tractor rally. साहब, आप बताएं, ट्रैक्टर रैली को लेकर के क्या आगे रणनीति है? पुलिस अगर मना करती है तो कैसे हो?
पुलिस मना करेगी ही नहीं। पुलिस मना क्यों करेगी? किसान देश का नागरिक है और इस देश में 85% किसान है, किसानों का देश है, और अपने गणतंत्र दिवस पर वो जाएंगे। पुलिस को क्या आपत्ति है इसमें? पुलिस को सहयोग करना चाहिए, पुलिस को प्रशासनिक व्यवस्था रखनी चाहिए, और पुलिस क्यों रोके? किसान का संवैधानिक हक है और किसान आज दिल्ली के पास है, इसीलिए वो दिल्ली में चाह रहा है। अदरवाइज किसान अपने खेत में, अपने घर में झंडा फहराता है, बच्चे स्कूल में फहराते हैं। इस बार किसान सरकार की वजह से दिल्ली में
जी। तो these are the farmers claiming that they have the right to protest and they have the right to go on such areas, to take out a tractor in such areas which are not sensitive for the police deployment and all. And this is the reason, this is the flashpoint, this is a new flashpoint, as you told Ankit. This is a new flashpoint between the farmers and the government. Right. The police has still not come up with any kind of preparations on this. Over to you, Ankit.
No plan, no permission yet. They would want to take it as close to 25th January before they can actually decide on what they want to do with this. But, make no mistake about the fact, if they are not allowed, it is going to be a confrontation. And on 26th January, that is something that both the government and possibly even the farmers would want to avoid at this moment. Some sort of, in fact, activity just behind me, although we have been told that there is a tea break which is now going on, about 4 hours of talks already underway as far as the farmers and the government is concerned. But one thing that the farmers today raised was the National Investigation Agency probe in the so-called extremist elements as far as this entire protest is concerned. Seek for Justice, one organization under the scanner of the NIA. Many farmer leaders have also been sent summons regarding this. Now, this has got the farmers up in arms, who believe that these are just pressure tactics being employed by the government of India. Take a look at this story.
Farmers defy the National Investigation Agency. Days after the country's anti-terror probe agency issued summons to 40 people over alleged links to Khalistani separatists, most have defied the NIA's call. The NIA, acting on an FIR filed in December last year, has questioned over 15 people so far. The summoned include actor-activist Deep Sidhu and farmer leader Baldev Sirsa.
एक तरफ तो हमारे को बदनाम करने के लिए कभी कहते हैं नक्सलाइट हैं, ये माओवादी हैं, ये पाकिस्तान चला रहा है, इनको चाइना चला रहा है, कभी कह दिया ये कांग्रेसी हैं, कभी कह दिया ये अकाली हैं, बदनाम कर रहे हैं, और उसके बाद ये सुप्रीम कोर्ट का भी सहारा लेते हैं।
During the 10th round of talks with Centre, farmers raked up the NIA summons. The Centre assured them no innocent will be targeted.
देखिए, सरकार की बातचीत का मसला कैसे निकलेगा? सरकार दो तरीके से बातचीत कर रही है। एक तरीके से तो डराकर बातचीत करना चाह रही है, और दूसरे तरीके के टेबल पे बातचीत करना चाहिए। तो दोनों में से बातचीत तो या तो टेबल टॉक हो सकती है या ड्रामा धमकाना हो सकता है। NIA के नोटिस, हरियाणा में मुकदमे दर्ज, यूपी में मुकदमे दर्ज। बताइए, अब प्रदर्शन करना, दिल्ली आना, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर बिगाड़ना हो गया, तो NIA का इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा है। ये तो हमने पहली बार सुना है।
The summons have sparked a big political face-off as well.
They had 4 parrots: IT, ED, NCB and CBI. Now they have roped in the fifth parrot, which is NIA. Just to suppress this Andolan, I think the government has taken it too personally.
किसानों के प्रति, किसानों के सम्मान के प्रति, किसानों की समृद्धि के प्रति ये सरकार पूरी तरह कमिटेड है, कमिटेड रहेगी। उसके लिए किसी के प्रमाण पत्र की जरूरत नहीं है।
The NIA summons come after the centre told the Supreme Court that suspected Khalistani elements have infiltrated the farm stir. Farmers claim the Khalistani link is being drawn to discredit their agitation. With Kamaljeet Sandhu, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, that's all the time that we have in this edition of 6 p.m. Prime. On the other side, today we have a special presentation, India's historic victory at Gabba, Brisbane in Australia, beating Australia once again in the Border Gavaskar Trophy. So stay tuned for that. The meeting here is...
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.